make some yummy yamarita. You need eggs, you need all-purpose flour, you need sugar, you need groundnut oil, you need ginger, you need garlic, you need rosemary, you need seasoning cube, you need red chili pepper, you need curry masala. I'll be leaving all the ingredients I use in the description box. Make sure to check it out. Let's get cooking. Cut your yam into desired shape. Make sure that it does not get darkened. You can leave them in water while cutting so that it won't get black. Now, add in your salt and your sugar. You can choose to do your own recipe without adding your sugar. It will not actually make a lot of difference. Add in enough water to allow the yam to get soft, but not too soft, because you do not want your yam to scatter while frying. Now, make sure you check your yam time to time to make sure that it not get too soft. Now, my yam is soft enough, and now I have poured it into a sieve to let it cool down a bit before I start doing the necessary things. Now let's get to the more interesting part of this video. Break your 2 eggs, pour them into a bowl, and add all necessary ingredients. Add your seasoning cube, your curry masala, your rosemary, your every ingredient. You can choose to add or remove any ingredients you choose in this video. You can put your fresh peppers, you can put fresh vegetables, you can add anything you wish or any ingredients you desire. These are the ingredients I am comfortable eating. This is why I left it to this only. You can add other ingredients. Add ingredients enough to your preference taste. I do not eat a lot of seasoning cube, which is why I added that amount. If you like it more sweeter, add more seasoning cube or more salt to mix the head and the ingredients properly together. And now we are going to move to our dry ingredients, our flours, our sugar, and all the remaining ingredients. You can choose to add any other thing you are comfortable adding. Cooking is about playing around to create a taste. So whatever you think you can imagine in your mouth while eating this yamarita, you can add it to it, and I promise me it's going to come out very well. I added a lot of pepper because as a Yoruba girl, I have to eat plenty pepper. I added sugar also to this flour because I wanted it to taste more sweeter than normal. You can choose not to add. I proceeded to mix the dry ingredients together. You don't want a situation whereby the seasoning cube will stay at one side and the salt at one side, so you need to mix them properly well. I then proceeded to cut the yam into desired shape. You can decide to fry yours at these big chunks, but I am more comfortable eating mine at this shape. You can cut to any desired shape of your choice. I cut. So now it's time to incorporate the egg and the flour together with the yam. First, I put one piece of yam into the egg mix, and then proceeded to put it into the flour, and then proceeded back to put it into the egg mix. The egg mix first, then the flour, then the egg mix again. Do this until you exhaust all the yams. Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, then my name is Faith. Make sure you do not leave this place without subscribing, liking this video, and sharing it with your family and friends. Please like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. So I proceeded to mix everything together. Remember, the egg first, then the flour, then the egg again, so that everything can incorporate together very well. I actually plan to use only 2 eggs for this recipe, but the 2 eggs were not enough. You can see I still have plenty yam left, and there is no longer egg, so I decided to break one more egg to make this particular recipe. I added all the ingredients I added the first time to this egg again, so that I can make that batter very well. I went ahead again with the process I did the first time, which is putting the yam into the egg, then into the flour, and then into the egg. I did this multiple times until the yam was exhausted, and now it is time to fry. Somebody say yummy yummy. I proceeded to pour the groundnut oil into the pan. Make sure you use enough groundnut oil for this particular recipe so that your yamarita will not stick to each other. Make sure this oil is very hot before you proceed to put all the yams into the pan. This is me putting the yam into the pan after being sure that the oil is very hot. You can see. Check constantly to make sure that it does not stick to each other and it also does not get done. Please do not leave on the fire. Remember, when you are frying something, you must pay attention to it so that it will not end up being a burnt offering. And guys, guess what? This is the first time I'm actually making and eating yamarita. Yes, you heard it right. I have never ever eaten yamarita before, and this yamarita tasted so nice. So make sure you make this yamarita this holiday season. It is not every day you'll be eating only yam, okay? Yes, I was already done frying by this time. Look at it. It is not very brown. You don't need to wait for it to be very very brown because it might get burnt. Just make sure it is slightly brown, and then take off the fire. And do the same process for the rest of the yam, and what you have the yummiest, the sweetest, the most amazing, the most tantalizing, the most everything Yamarita ever. This actually tasted heavenly, and then the aroma, hey, more heavenly than even the taste. So guys, this is the end of the video. If you watch to this point, please do not leave this place without subscribing or liking my video. Make sure you share with someone, and I promise it's only get better. I love you, and thank you for watching. See you in my next video. This is what it looks like after frying. Bye.